My, that is a rather large box. They call it the Lenovo Legion 7, and in this video, let's unbox it. I am very excited about this laptop. I've been waiting for this laptop for months. I've seen other channels get it. I've been a little jealous, and finally, it's our time to shine. I'm excited to get in this thing and check it out. This is a pretty not brand new, but pretty new design. They have the Legion 5 Pro and the Legion 7. Heard some controversy on the differences between the two. This is more of the kind of high-end premium version of the two models. So let's check it out. I'm excited to be reviewing this one, and hopefully, okay, woo, that's a handsome box. So this is a 16-inch laptop, kind of heavy, I'm not gonna lie. Please read. Okay, I'll read that later. We got all kinds of return labels and fancy things here. All right. Your Legion product is covered by a year at no cost. Sweet. Oh, that's cool. So this is kind of like a little preview of how to, all the different settings you can change. Oh, that's really cool. Setup, and here is the laptop. Ooh, it smells nice. Like when a laptop smells good. When they smell bad, I've never actually had a laptop smell bad, but it's very nice when they smell good. All right, so there it is. Man, that is actually kind of heavy. The Legion 7. Very nice. So aluminum keyboard deck, aluminum top cover. Looks like we got aluminum side panels and aluminum bottom cover. Aluminum. So really nice build quality. We have the webcam at the top here. Looks like we have a vent here. We'll find out. Let's see what we got for speakers. Speakers look like they're along the bottom of the chassis, so speaker quality may not be the greatest. We have a nice large vent running along the bottom of the chassis as well, where you can see the two fans, which then leads to a vent along the back as well, and the side panel. So ventilation looks great on this laptop. I can't get over, it feels heavy. I'm just gonna say that right off the bat. No iridescent logo like on last year's model. I love that iridescent logo. It's kind of disappointing that that's gone. We have the badge over here and over here. Let's quickly take a look at the charger block. Yeah, that's huge. 300-watt charger block and a nice girthy power cord. So I'm guessing the battery life is going to be that of a nature that needs this to go along with it. So keep that in mind when buying this laptop. You have a massive charger block. Okay, we'll get all this turned on later. For now, though, let's check out some more of the build quality and stuff. The edges look very nice. No sharp points so far. These vents are a little jagged. So there's a little sharpness on these vents here with this. Yeah, that's aluminum. And that's plastic. So plastic here on the back, and this is aluminum here on the side. Really nice look though. A lot of the ports are actually on the back of the chassis here. So we have our charger port, we have USB Type A, two more USB Type A's, USB Type C, and a network port, as well as HDMI. We have USB Type C on the side here, and then you have your manual webcam shutoff switch here as well. And on this side, we have another USB Type C and a headphone jack. Let's check out how easy it is to open and close the screen. Because the laptop has some good weight to it, it's very easy to open and close with one hand. Checking the screen flex, a little bit of screen flex there, and then let's check along the bottom, a little bit of screen flex on the bottom. Between the keyboard deck and the trackpad, a little bit of press and flex. Up at the top, none there. The trackpad is actually quite large, which is very nice. It's a little shifted to the left. That's not my preference, but it is pretty quiet, and then the keyboard deck is nice and quiet. They're not soft touch keys, they are more of a hardened plastic, but they are quiet and they do have a good snap to them. As I feel here under the chassis, I do feel a sharp edge. I'm going to check that out real quick. I do feel a sharp edge here where the bottom cover sits into the side panel a little deeper than I would prefer, which creates a little bit of a sharp edge right there, but nothing tragic. The build is still very nice. So pretty thin, but not exactly the lightest laptop. We're going to check at the specs and see how light this laptop actually is. As always, I do these unboxings to field your questions as well as get my first impressions of the laptop. So if you have questions that you want answered about this laptop, drop them in the comment section below, and on my full review, I will do my best to answer those questions for you. Now, as we're getting the laptop fired up here, you can see that you have quite a bit of a selection of quiet and fan noise by doing F function and then Q. That controls the fan apparently. So we're going to try that out right now. So function key plus Q. So far it does nothing. Oh, there we go. We got it. So function plus Q runs through the different fan settings. That's pretty nice. So if you're in a quiet office setting, you can quickly be like, ooh, computer's getting super loud, and just pop it into quiet mode. Overall, I like the dashboard here. We got a really nice view of your battery life and where your battery's at. You can go ahead and shut off the camera right here. You can go ahead and do conserve battery mode. You can do rapid charge mode. So there's a lot of little modes that you can tap into right here on the home screen from your bottom dashboard. Really cool. So this is kind of your Lenovo Vantage command center. So you can jump into battery settings. You can even jump between thermal modes, so like performance, bounced mode to automatically detect your current game and tune the GPU and CPU, or you can run in quiet mode. So it's got some nice functionality here inside of their command center. Let's go ahead and close it down. We're going to flip it over, open up the laptop, and check out the upgrade path. All right, so it takes a little bit to work the bottom cover off. I just recommend being careful if you're planning on upgrading this laptop. So once we pull this off, you can see that vent clearly allows these fans to have great ventilation. I'm guessing the heat piping is all contained underneath these guys here. And then if we want to upgrade the RAM, then you're going to want to get into this box here. Now, this is something that some laptop brands do, and I'm really not fond of it, is they like block off all of their upgrade paths. And so it's a little annoying, but luckily for Lenovo, getting in there was not difficult. You just grab it and just pull it off. Some other brands make it very difficult to get in and access the RAM. So we have our populated M.2 slot on this side, as well as the Wi-Fi card. We have an unpopulated slot over here for an extra M.2. We have easily upgradable RAMs here. Pull out the RAM configurations and swap out your 16 gigs for perhaps 32 or 64. So the upgrade path is simple on this laptop. And then of course we have our 78 watt hour battery and the massive charger brick. I'm hoping that this battery gives us some good performance, that way we don't have to bring that massive charger brick always along with us. I'm gonna get this thing put back together. Links if you're ready to make a purchase. I know an unboxing might have been enough for you. Likes if this video has brought you some value, and subs if you don't miss out on the full review, and make sure you comment below if you have any questions. I'll see you here in the next one.